Yeah, hey there, it's Paul here from freedomtraderpro.com. Now in this video I want to show you the best tool for marking up Forex charts, so stay tuned. Okay, now if you've been in any kind of trading for any length of time, you'll probably know there are several different things that you can use to actually mark up your charts. Now, the one that I use is a tool called TradingView. Now, if you head over to tradingview.com, you can actually sign up for a free account and use this for free. Now, I use a paid version because I want some of the extra kind of bells and whistles that go on there, but you really do not need to pay for this tool, certainly if you're just starting out or if you want to be able to kind of mark the charts up without too many alerts and all the rest of it. So basically I've got a chart on the screen here, and I just want to quickly run through a few different things so you can see what this tool is and how it can kind of benefit you. So we've just got a chart here. I'm not going to start marking up the charts or anything like that, but you can see on the left hand side here we've got all sorts of different things. We've got trend lines, we've got horizontal lines, horizontal rays, vertical lines. As I say, you've got all these things here. Come down, pitchforks, we've got fib retracements, we've got all sorts of stuff. Some of this stuff I don't even know what people would do with it. There's just some really crazy stuff in here. We've got drawing tools, we've got rectangles, triangles, we can highlight things, brushes, highlighters. What else have we got in here? Text, call outs, all this kind of stuff. We've got Elliott waves and all kind of bits and pieces in here. We've got risk to reward tools, we've got date ranges. As I say, we've got tons and tons of stuff in here. You can put little animation bits and pieces on your chart. You've got a measure tool, which can measure your pips and number of days and things like that. And basically what you do, if you any one of these, if you click the asterisk next to it, it puts them, this here is your favorites bar, okay? So these are the tools that I tend to use. As you can see, if we come in here, let's just click that. Let's just say we want a vertical line. So we click that and you can see it added it to the end here. So if I just click on that, I can add a vertical line to my chart and I can move it around and I can do whatever I want with it. So I'm just going to take that back off there, wherever it is. So basically you've got horizontal ray. Let's just put one on there. If you double click, whatever you put on the screen, if you double click it, you can change the style, you can change the color, okay? You can change the thickness, you can change the opacity, you can put text on it. So we can put text there. You can say whether the text is aligned on the bottom, left, right, up, down, wherever you want it. As you can see, it's put that text over to the right hand side. This is just the coordinates of the line. So if you wanted to make it specific, very specific, I'll get my words out in a second, because it was a stop loss or you were kind of marking up something specifically on the chart, you can change that here. So let's just put in there. You can see it moved up very slightly. Let's just do it there, and you can see it just moves the line to wherever you specifically want it on the chart. Visibility, you can have it showing only on, for instance, I'm on the daily chart, so it's going to show days, weeks, months. So if I want it to show on the daily, weekly, monthly chart, but not on the hourly chart or the 4-hourly chart, you can untick hours, not on the minute chart. So if we do that, it takes off the hours and minutes. So if we now come down to an 8-hour chart, as you can see, that line is gone. You go back to a daily, it puts the line back on, weekly and monthly, both displaying that line here. So as I say, you can basically change that around as you'd want to, and then you can also save it as a template. You can say save as, and you can put in a template name and then give that line, as I say, a template. As I say, I've got mine in here, daily bankers candle, entry, hourly bankers candle. I've got a few different kind of templates in there, and you can do this for anything, okay? So we've got here, this is just a brush. Again, if we click on, do that, and then we click on this, we can do exactly the same. We can change the color, we can change the background, We can do all that kind of stuff there. Let me just get rid of that off the screen. We've got text. We can change. Okay, let's just do that there. We can change, let's just move this over. This is it here, you see. So we can change the background. We can change the color of the text here. And you can just personalize it. You can give it a border if you want to. You can, if you click on this, I think you can change what the border is. Visibility, text. Oh no, you can't on this actually. On some of them you can change what the border looks like. We'll come back here. We've got call outs. You can do exactly the same here. Okay. And you can just drag this around. So if you wanted to mark up charts, put some notes on, all that kind of stuff, you can just do that with this tool, with these call outs, point to stuff. As I say, there's a whole bunch of other things down the left hand side here that you could use for note taking and all the rest of it. You might just want to add a text box. You might just want to come up to a chart here and just have a text box here, and let me just double click on it. Just say we had a load of text down there. As you can see, you can just put that, drag this around, put it wherever you want, have notes on your chart. So let's just come back here. We've got risk to reward tool here. So say we were going to enter a trade here, put our stop loss here, put our take profit, say there. It gives us our risk to reward 2.44 to 1. Number of pips stop loss, number of pips take profit. I mean, obviously I'm on the monthly chart here, so you know, this isn't where I'd enter a trade or anything like that. I'm just showing you the tools that you can use in your business. So that's the risk to reward there. Then we've got an arrow tool. So as I say, you can use this to point to stuff, or if you're presenting or whatever you want to do, you can point to various places on the chart. This here, okay, so let's just say we had, you know, we were marking up a chart and we wanted to kind of put some ideas on of that. This is what price is going to do. So you could, I don't know, maybe change the color of that, and you can drag it around and you can make different shapes with it. And there's all sorts of other things you can do here, all these other shape tools over here. And then you've got horizontal lines, which you can, if you double click, you can have style, you can change the line. It could be a dash line, it can be a dotted line. And again, you can just literally have text on here. You can do absolutely tons of stuff with this tool. There's just so many different things you can do. So this is what I use. Now you can use MetaTrader 4 if you're running it on a PC. I find it very, I have used it before on my phone. I have used it on things. I've tried to use it, but this tool here, and I do pay for this tool, it's just a massive help in my business. It saves all the charts for me. You can mark up the charts, you can save the charts, you can set alerts. Now another thing you can do, I haven't gone through in this video yet, you can set alerts. If I double click this, or in fact if I highlight the line, it puts up this menu here, okay? Now if I just click the add alert, CAD JPY, what we're going to do is we can have price crossing, we can have it greater than, less than. So if you wanted to say, okay, let me just come out of here a minute. If you wanted to say this line here, for instance, let's just say, let's clear the chart for a second, okay? Let's put a horizontal line on the chart here. And we wanted to say, let me just make this a solid line, make it nice and thick so we can see. Okay, so we've got this red line here. What we want to do is we want to create an alert when price closes above this line. So we can set this line whatever price we want. We go into here, we set the coordinates, just say we want it at 95, 100, okay? So there's our line, 95, 100, you can see. We highlight the line, click on create an alert, check the currency pair here. What we want to do is say it's greater than the horizontal line once per bar close. Open-ended, notify on app, show pop-up. Now what that will do, if you've got it installed on your phone, I have it installed on my phone, it'll actually give you an alert on your phone. Or if you just want to be logged into TradingView, it will give you an alert on TradingView. You can get it to send you an email, you can do all sorts of stuff. And then you can just come down here, CAD JPY, 1 month greater than horizontal line. You can change all this. You can change the text to whatever you want to change here, so it jogs your memory as to what you were looking at. You can say create, and what that'll do, that'll stick this little clock alarm symbol next to your line, and you can see that you've got an alert on that line. Now if you just highlight the line again, click on the alert, it'll open the alert up, and you can change any of this as you want. You can do a few different bits and pieces here with placeholders and put the time and other bits and pieces there. I don't tend to use any of that. I just literally put alerts on for price getting close, or you might want to say, okay, when price gets somewhere down here, I'll set an alert, and it will just alert you to let you know that price is getting in the vicinity. You might want to check out, see what price is doing. You might not necessarily want to enter a trade. You just set it to alert you so you can go and look at the chart and kind of see what's going on from there. Now, as I say, you can lock these lines. You can do, there's literally a whole ton of stuff that you can do. Okay. Now, the other thing you can do is you've got line chart here. You've got hollow candles. You've got what's the other one that we're looking at? We've got Renkos. Now, Renkos will only, I think they only work on the monthly chart if you haven't paid for it. Now, as I say, I've got a paid for version, and it will show me 1 hour Renkos if I wanted to trade Renkos. I mean, as I say, I don't trade any of this thing. I don't trade Renkos. I just literally trade normal candlesticks. But you can come in here. Let me just drag this over. If you double click this, you can change the colors of the candles. You can change the background. You can change the wick color. You can literally customize the whole thing. Appearance. You can change the background here, as you can see. You can change literally anything you can think of. You can change on the chart, so that you can customize it to exactly how you want. So, as I say, head over to tradingview.com. You can sign up for a free account. I'll put a link in the description anyway, so you can click on that and go and check it out. But as I say, tradingview.com, sign up for a free account. You can play around. You can do a lot of this stuff on a free account. Now, the only thing that you can't do, I don't use indicators anyway, so it doesn't really affect me too much. I think you can only add 3 indicators as part of a free account, and you can only have one alert, I believe. So if you want to do anything more than that, if you want to add more indicators, or if you want more alerts, then you need to upgrade. I don't know what the current prices are. I just tend to pay for a year up front and it's done. So go over to tradingview.com. You can check out the current prices over there. Start with a free account and then just upgrade as you need. Upgrade as you need more alerts. Upgrade as you need, to add more indicators if you trade with indicators, and you can kind of go from there. So anyway, hope this video has been helpful. If you're brand new to this channel, please consider subscribing. I'm putting out a lot more content 2 or 3 times per week. So please subscribe, hit that like button, and I will look forward to talking with you again in another video real soon. Take care.